it's like I'm always in my hair scarf, but I am actually just sitting here watching a YouTube video about this lady, how she literally transformed her life. Like, she was fat, 200 pounds, overweight, heavy drinker, had a crazy arrest record. And I like watching this type of stuff in the morning because it keeps me reminded, like, you can literally bounce back from anything. And it truly comes from your mindset. Like, when you have something you really want to achieve, you have no plan, no desire, you're not thinking about it, how are you really going to get there? Like, if to be honest. So it just kind of reminds me that, like, whatever I want to achieve in life or some top goal that I want to accomplish, I have to keep my mind positive. I have to stay in a good environment. I have to stay connected to the right people. I have to make sure that my mental health is together, make sure I'm eating right, make sure my, all my ducks are in a row. And it's not easy. Like, it's not easy, because if it was, then anybody would just go out here and be successful and wealthy and abundance of money and all that stuff. So it's definitely hard. And like I said, I do not come from a wealthy family, although my family do well, as far as, they have the whole good job thing and they're settled in their homes and stuff like that. But I'm the type of person, like, I want more. Like, I don't want to be sitting in a cubicle listening to a boss. I did not ever want that for my life. So I took a conscious decision to go for it. And I'm never going to look back. I've opened my eyes to different things. I've been around some millionaires. I've been in rooms with some six-figure earners. And it changed my perspective and my thought on life. Like, they also have a backstory. They also didn't come from money. They also got bullied in school. People told them no to as well, but they kept pushing, pushing, pushing. So I'm just like in this awe listening to these people, and it's like, wow, I have a story too. My story is, not as deep as some others, but if they can get out of the rut, if they can get out of the rat race, if they can achieve stuff that they never thought they would have accomplished, why can't me? So that's another thing that I keep in the back of my head. Mind you, I have two kids, and they are a lot to handle. And I'm not saying, like, as far as like bad kids, it's just that they're really smart. They keep me on my toes. My daughter, I swear she is from like another earth, or like she's been here already, because she sees things that I don't see. And although my firstborn was I had a boy, but for some reason we didn't have like that connection, so when I got a chance to do motherhood again, it was like, wow, where was I this whole time? Because when I had my first son, I was dark. I was depressed. I was in, crazy situation. Like, I didn't know how I really was going to make it work, literally. And then when I found out I was pregnant, my baby dad, he was in jail. So it's like, I told him over the phone, and I broke down. He broke down. It was a whole mess. And I couldn't really wrap my head around, like, damn, this is my life. What can I do to take these steps to go forward? Mind you, I'm still drinking, still partying, and my environment was not helping much. So fast forward, later on down the line, I had my my daughter with another guy. Now I'm with this guy now, and he treats me like a queen. He understands me. He knows my struggle. He knows my weaknesses. He knows my strengths. He knows, he knows. And it's crazy because we actually were friends for so long. And he was my friend when I was in the homeless shelter. He was my friend when I was going through a domestic violence situation. He was my friend when I didn't really quite know where I was going in my life. He was my friend when I was still had to just do everything on my own as a single mom. And, friends, I guess we found love, or we actually, started to give this thing a try. And mind you, I'm scared. I'm scared to fall in love again. I didn't want to do it, but for some reason I knew in the back of my head that it was time for me to just take another leap. Take another leap. What really possibly can happen to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you don't grow up like having love, or people are not loving you how you want them to, it's like you question love all the time. Is this person really gonna take advantage of me? What does this person want from me? Those type of thoughts. Like, I'm really thinking these things. So it took a long time for me to get over that hump. It really did. And my boyfriend that I'm with now, we've been through a lot. I mean, within short spans of time. Getting apartments together. We got a basement apartment together. We had moved in with so many people that we had to literally keep our peace. Even though the house we moved in, it was a lot of chaos going on. It was a lot, but we're still making it. We're still doing it, And we actually got closer to God when we went through this crazy situation with this landlord. She really tried to take advantage of us, But at the time, I was forced into that situation because I couldn't live with my mom. I had nowhere else to go. So it's like my thoughts and my anxiety and my overwhelm was through the roof. So I'm just still making it happen. I'm back here, settled in, trying to just make it through, but I have been learning a lot mentally, and I have been learning a lot about my body, about what I need and what I don't need. And that's what's pushing me forward. And I'm learning how not to beat myself up, not feel guilty, people pleasing. I'm learning about all that stuff and how to just make it to the next day without you trying to just rah, 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 all the time, because life's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be smooth, easygoing, making sure that you are all together, like mentally. And the way this world is going, is like you literally have to be intentional. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you focusing on? Who are you around? What are people telling you on a daily basis? What are you looking at right when you wake up in the morning? And when you wake up in the morning, guess what? That's the most intentional time ever. It's sensitive. Your brain is literally like, okay, it's morning time. What is feeding? Like, what do I need right now? So when I wake up in the morning, I literally put on a mind movie. Now, a mind movie is like, it shows you a future vision of what you want to see in the future. So it also has affirmations on the screen, positive affirmations. I'm grateful. I have a healthy family. All things good come to me. I can release negativity. That's what's on the mind movie, So I watch that as soon as I wake up, and then I run to my journal. write down 5 things I'm grateful for, and that literally sets the tone for the day. And then, I do my thing. I network, I work from home. So I put positivity on social media, because when you come to my page, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that secret animosity over here. None of that. So, mind you, and I read energy very, very well, even through the screen, even through the TV screen, the phone, the whatever you want to call it, technology. I learned how to read people well. I know it's crazy, but I guess I picked it up trying to learn and I was in, survival mode for so long. But this video was real raw. I kept it smooth and upfront with you, because that's the only thing I know how to do. So I will see you in the next video, and stay blessed. And remember, you are what you think about on a daily basis. So think positive and take care of yourself.